Liam Dawson dropped a catch today, and it made me think of something that kind of is and is not related to it. It all started when Shubman Gill was following a wide one from Carse, and Liam Dawson was taken by surprise. The ball came off the bat maybe a little bit quicker than he thought, or found him a little bit quicker. And so he misses the chance. And of course, on a day like today, when there wasn't actually that many other chances or that many other moments, it's kind of all you can think about. And there is a point, if you go back, you can see that it was coming a little bit quick. And while it was flying, it actually feels like Liam Dawson sort of struggled to pick it up. Didn't quite get himself in the right position. But to really understand this, you need to go 2 balls before, because Carse's over had actually already finished, and Liam Dawson was bowling at the other end. So when the 6 balls were delivered, he went and picked up the ball and started heading off towards the crease. Then the no ball call came. So that meant that Carse had to repeat the ball, and Liam Dawson had to go back into the field. So the 7th ball was delivered, and again, Liam Dawson was heading over, getting ready to bowl his next over, only for it to be a no ball again. So twice, Liam Dawson thought the over was finished and was walking and thinking about what he was going to do with the ball, and twice he had to worry about fielding. And it was the 8th ball of the over that no one was really expecting, was the one where Liam Dawson drops the catch. Is it possible that Liam Dawson just wasn't as switched on as he normally would be? Because it's very rare to have a no ball off the last ball of an over, and it's even rarer to have 2 no balls at the end. Now, ultimately, he absolutely should have taken this catch, but he didn't. And it would be hard to say that his mind was completely on that ball, because it was a ball that wasn't supposed to be bowled after another ball that wasn't supposed to be bowled. And he wasn't the only one who made a mistake off this final delivery, because Shubman Gill also thought that the over had finished. And instead, almost the entire test finished for him. All because he had to face 2 extra deliveries from Carse. What would have happened if he just didn't want to face them?
Brian Lara used pot plants to work on his placement. John Wright glued his glove to his bat. Sachin Tendulkar dug up practice pitches. Tatenda Taibu cut the top off his bat. Claire Taylor used a hockey grip. Steve Smith was from tennis. Dean Jones would call phantom runs. And Victor Trumper turned the nets into a war zone to survive. The best batters in the world do whatever they have to make runs. We have told their stories in our new book, The Art of Batting.
No balls were not actually always given as extra runs. Originally, it was a bit more like a dead ball. Then later, you could score off it, but still not be dismissed. The next change was that you would get a run given if you didn't score one yourself. And eventually, it was a little bit more normal, as we now know, where it would be a ball that you couldn't be dismissed from, and you would automatically get 1 extra run. But confusingly, it took a long time for the bowler to actually be penalised in their figures. So for years, many cricks would actually bowl heaps of no balls without really worrying about them. Then that changed, and suddenly bowlers found it easier to land behind the line. So over the years, the no ball law actually changed quite a lot. Chucking, fields, beamers, front foot no ball laws, back foot no balls, free hits. They've actually changed just an amazing amount of time. But one thing has remained from the 1700s. A no ball has to be re-bowled. And in truth, for most situations, the batting team would probably wants it bowled again anyway. Obviously, in white ball cricket, this is nearly automatic. But if I'm facing Jasprit Bumrah in a test match, and he's reverse swinging the ball, or it's seaming around or whatever, there's no way I want an extra delivery from him. 6 is more than enough. I'm done. Again, maybe that is rare, and more often than not, you would actually want an extra ball. But what about when you're trying to block out a draw? Who wants to face extra deliveries in that situation? How does the extra delivery after the no ball help India? Now, if Dawson was slightly put off by the fact he thought he was bowling and it turned out he was actually having to field, then surely a similar thing could have happened with Gill, because twice he thought the over had ended and then he had to continue to face another ball. It's not unheard of for a no ball to happen on the last ball of an over. But for it to happen on the 6th ball and the 7th ball, that's actually a really weird thing. And so if Gill had the option, surely he would prefer not to face the extra delivery. So here the penalty of the ball being rebowled actually helps the bowling side more than the batting team, although Liam Dawson may disagree with that a little bit. Shubman Gill, or really any batter in any kind of situation, should be able to decline the extra ball. Because if Dawson had taken that catch, England would have actually benefited from Carse's error. When it comes to the extra ball, any batter should be able to say no.
Brian Lara used pot plants to work on his placement. John Wright glued his glove to his bat. Sachin Tendulkar dug up practice pitches. Tatenda Taibu cut the top off his bat. Claire Taylor used a hockey grip. Steve Smith was from tennis. Dean Jones would call phantom runs. And Victor Trumper turned the nets into a war zone to survive. The best batters in the world do whatever they have to make runs. We have told their stories in our new book, The Art of Batting.